Welcome to Casebook's instructional video, Quarterly Home Visit Form ID 292. The reason for the new form. The old forms are the 4 separate forms made for too long of a list and too many places to go check on status. It also found out that they set alerts for the next quarter, i.e. the first quarter actually needed to set for the second, second for the third, third for the fourth, etc. This single form sets alerts for itself, or just the next instance. Additionally, our forms instance list now shows what quarters have been done in a single screen, so you don't have to go so many places to find out where you stand. So now let's clear up some compliance confusion. Minimum standards requires that you review and evaluate each and every standard with a home every 2 years. So Casebook's quarterly home visit form asks that exact question. Yes means the following standards have been reviewed and evaluated for compliance. It does not mean the home is in compliance. The form allows for non-compliances to be detailed in a separate section, and that's what our note is referring to here. The following standards have been reviewed and evaluated for compliances. Deficiencies are noted in non-compliance section below. So what we are going to review is where does data come from and the sequence of data entry. Where the data comes from. In this basic information section, we have some data that's been brought in for you. This is called displayed data, or auto-populated fields. The point of maintenance for this data is a single point. These are also known as master fields. This is data that is used throughout the system. Then you have user input data fields, such as a date field or a drop-down list of varying sorts. Those are the 2 types of data on the form. So let's review each of these areas and see where does that data come from. This basic information section that every form starts with, these are displayed data, and these are face sheet items. This information comes off of the home face sheet. If we scroll down, we go to persons living in the home. The client list comes from the placement forms. This is system generated. When you place a client in a home using one of our tracking forms, Casebook picks up that information and displays it in this form for you. Then you have non-client persons in the home. This is foster home people. So in your left navigation under people, if you have added these people to this home, Casebook is going to display this list of people in the home. Then we get down to the due date sections. This due date section for the home. This comes from Form ID 71, the Home Compliance Checklist. And these are the items that we have selected to display in this form. When you enter them on your home compliance checklist, then they will show up in this form. Vehicles are from the vehicle section of the home compliance checklist, and we show you the vehicle information in the selected fields. In the pet information, it also pulls from the home compliance checklist, where we display pet information. Those are displayed fields. Now these fields, for example, these home, vehicle, and pet information do not print on the forms, as there's no compliance issue for them to be printed on your form. However, we place them here for you for your view so that you do not have to go elsewhere in Casebook to find this critical information. So let's talk about data entry sequencing. If you will fill out your data in this order, when you open this form, it will be correct. Number 1, face sheets. This is the origin of all master field data. Make sure that your face sheets are complete and correct to the best of your knowledge. Number 2, client placements. These are from our tracking forms, initial placement, subsequent placement, etc. Make sure that the clients are placed in the proper homes. Number 3, foster home people. There is a property when you are setting up people for the home in the system that you can click resides in the home. Make sure that you've got the right folks living in this home. That will show on the form. Number 4, your home compliance checklist. Make sure that your checklist is current and up to date. And at that point in time, if you've done 1 through 4, you are then ready to start a quarterly home visit form. Additionally, all of our forms create historical records, meaning when you save that form for the first time, either through the Save and Continue or Save and Done buttons, it captures the displayed data at that point in time. So you want to make sure that all of your displayed data is correct first before you save your form. If you follow these steps, when you start that new quarterly home visit form, your data will be correct. And that is a basic understanding of the quarterly supervisory home visit form. Thank you.